Small daily expenses have a big long-term impact. Many people underestimate how powerful small daily expenses can be. Buying something inexpensive every day feels harmless because it doesn't hurt your wallet in the moment. A coffee, snack, or quick online purchase seems too small to matter. However, when these small costs repeat daily, they quietly grow into a large yearly expense. The real danger is not the amount, but the habit. When spending becomes automatic, money leaves your account without conscious thought. Over time, this reduces your ability to save, invest, or prepare for emergencies. Most people don't fail financially because of one big mistake. They struggle because of many small, untracked decisions. This lesson teaches awareness. You don't need to eliminate enjoyment from your life, but you should understand the trade-off. Every dollar spent today is a dollar that cannot help your future self. When you become intentional with daily spending, you gain control instead of reacting emotionally. Financial growth begins with mindfulness. Small changes, repeated consistently, often create the biggest improvements in long-term financial health.
Wealth on the outside is not always real wealth. It's easy to assume that someone with expensive possessions is financially successful. Luxury cars, designer clothes, and large homes often create the illusion of wealth. But appearance does not reveal the full story. Many people maintain a high-end lifestyle using loans, credit cards, and long-term debt. True financial stability is about what remains after expenses, not what is displayed publicly. Someone who lives modestly but saves and invests regularly may be far wealthier than someone who earns more but spends everything. Unfortunately, social comparison pushes many people to overspend just to keep up. This lesson reminds us to avoid judging financial success by looks. Every person's financial situation is different, and comparison can lead to poor decisions. Chasing appearances often leads to stress, anxiety, and debt. Real wealth is quiet. It provides freedom, choices, and peace of mind. Instead of copying others, focus on building a financial life that works for you, one that supports your goals rather than impressing strangers.
Using credit for unaffordable purchases steals from your future. Credit can be useful when used responsibly, but dangerous when used emotionally. Buying things you cannot afford by relying on credit creates a false sense of financial ability. You may enjoy the purchase today, but the cost follows you into the future, often with interest. This habit limits future choices. Monthly payments reduce flexibility and increase stress. Over time, interest charges make simple purchases far more expensive than their original price. What once felt convenient becomes a long-term burden. The key lesson is self-control. Credit should support stability, not replace income. If something cannot be paid off comfortably, it likely isn't affordable. Financial freedom means your future income belongs to you, not to past decisions. Smart money management prioritizes long-term peace over short-term pleasure. High income means nothing without spending control. Earning more money does not automatically create wealth. Many high-income earners struggle financially because their expenses rise as fast as their income. This is known as lifestyle inflation. When spending increases with every raise, savings never grow. True financial progress happens when income grows faster than expenses. The difference between what you earn and what you spend is what builds security. Without discipline, even large paychecks disappear quickly. This lesson teaches that financial success depends on behavior, not just earnings. A person who earns less but saves consistently may be far more secure than someone earning more with no savings. Money management is about balance. Control spending first, then enjoy growth responsibly. Starting early turns small investments into big results. Time is one of the most powerful tools in finance. When you start investing early, even small amounts have the chance to grow significantly. This happens because of compound growth. Earnings generate more earnings over time. The earlier you begin, the more time your money has to work. Waiting for the perfect moment often results in lost opportunity. Consistency matters more than size when time is involved. This lesson emphasizes action. Starting small is far better than not starting at all. Financial success is built gradually, not overnight. Early effort creates long-term freedom.
Keeping all your money in low-growth accounts reduces its value. Saving money is important, but where you keep it matters. Accounts with very low returns may protect your balance, but fail to protect your purchasing power. Over time, inflation slowly reduces the real value of money. This means your savings buy less in the future than they do today. While safety is important, growth is necessary for long-term goals. Money should be both protected and productive. The lesson is about balance. Keep emergency funds safe, but allow long-term savings to grow. Let money work instead of staying idle. Smart placement of money preserves its strength. An emergency fund protects you from financial panic. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected expenses happen to everyone. Without savings, these situations quickly become crises. Emergency funds act as a financial cushion, preventing stress and debt. When emergencies occur, having cash available allows calm decisions instead of desperate ones. It protects your progress and maintains stability. This lesson teaches preparation. Emergencies are not rare, they are inevitable. Planning ahead transforms fear into confidence. Security begins with readiness. Spending to impress others is one of the costliest habits. Purchasing things for approval or status often leads to regret. External validation is temporary, but the financial consequences last much longer. Spending for others' opinions rarely brings real satisfaction. True confidence comes from financial independence, not material display. When spending aligns with personal values, money feels purposeful rather than draining. This lesson encourages authenticity. Your financial choices should serve your life, not your image. Freedom matters more than appearances. Tracking spending reveals the truth about your money. Many people feel uncomfortable tracking expenses because it exposes habits they prefer to ignore. However, awareness is the first step toward improvement. Without clarity, money feels mysterious and uncontrollable. Tracking shows patterns, highlights waste, and empowers better decisions. Once you know where money goes, you regain control. This lesson proves that knowledge creates change. Awareness leads to action. Money doesn't fix everything, but it reduces stress. Money cannot solve all life problems, but financial stability removes many daily worries. Bills, emergencies, and basic needs become manageable instead of overwhelming. Stress often comes from uncertainty. When finances are organized, mental space opens for better decisions and healthier living. This lesson teaches balance. Money is not life's purpose. It is a tool. Used wisely, it supports peace, not pressure. Financial stability creates room to live better.